far you get?
I think I watched like 3 episodes. I was like, man, no, this ain't for me.
What it was, I feel like they was trying to tiptoe the line. It's cable TV, but it was sort of like it was made for network TV.
They tried to be real HBO-ish.
But they made it seemed like it was made for network TV, and then they throw the HBO shit in.
BT.
It's on Hulu.
Ain't boy, come on Hulu too, right? Like BET Plus.
Yeah, something like that.
Shit. I don't know what channel. Come on.
But it's Big Dookie.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, if you into that, I mean, you might like it, but I'm like,
that shit is killing me. He said that's a big pooper.
It's on Tubi.
It ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad.
It's not on Freebie. What's that Freebie? That Tubi shit. Them mother put anything on Tubi.
But
Tubi like Tubi watching antenna TV.
Tubi though, but Tubi got too many ads.
I seen Lamar Odom on Tubi the other day.
With a gun. That shit when he was there, I just seen a picture. Yeah, he was coming down the steps like this right here, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Seen that movie with, the one with him and his family, and he was supposed to be like his brother just got out of jail or something like that.
Who?
He just came out like this year, I think.
That might have been Lamar Odom. That might have been the picture. Oh no,
I said Lamar Odom. I'm thinking about Omar Epps.
Damn.
That nigga said Omar, the basketball player.
Oh, you talking about that shit on Stars?
All right.
Omar Epps.
You talking about that movie on Stars?
With his brother and shit. And they was like,
all right.
Got out of jail. That movie was ass too.
Damn, everything ass.
No, I mean just those. Just the ones I said.
Hate to see your Netflix list.
Netflix is ass in general.
I'm about to cancel my Netflix for sure.
I've enjoyed Netflix a little bit longer.
Why not?
I watch other people's shit.
I like the documentaries, but they been having some ass.
Yeah, I just seen Pepsi, Where's My Jet?
Yeah.
I looked at
back in.
What the fuck is that?
I never cut this shit off.
I looked at what's the name of that
Pepsi,
shit?
Where's My Jet?
I'm a Stalker.
Yeah,
On Netflix, that shit was good.
That was good.
That shit was crazy as fuck. Cause I was sitting there looking, I was like, I've seen this movie before.
So you should have been here when we talked about that.
We talked about that.
Stalker shit?
Yeah,
we did.
There's another one on there called, I think it's like I'm a Murderer or something like that.
Yeah, I seen season 1.
That's episodes of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it yet, but I
That's
just want to
good,
look
too.
at that.
The Deion Cole
somebody
comedy special is funny.
That shit is funny.
Which one?
Cole.
Bruh.
Oh, Deion Cole.
Yeah, that shit. I saw that shit twice.
Yeah,
I saw that
shit
shit
funny.
last night and Friday. That shit was hilarious.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Underrated, hilarious.
That shit was
That nigga
hilarious.
had me crying. He said, "You
Yeah,
ever
at
seen
the
a big
end.
girl at Whole Foods?"
He did say
You know how
that.
he just stopped talking.
Like everybody, nobody really laughed, but he just took his paper out and he just marked it off the paper.
That ain't work.
That little
Then he
routine right
said-
there is funny.
That
Yeah,
nigga
when he just started
said,
reading
Yeah.
jokes
Yeah.
off the paper, that shit is
bruh.
funny.
And that nigga was
So they
like,
be acting like they don't work here, act like he marked it off.
after he said it, that nigga was like,
You ever seen
he be
Big
wanting to
Girl?
go up to him and be like, oh, this must be your first day.
Yeah,
I said, damn.
that shit was funny. I was laughing so hard when he said that shit. I was
I love Deion Cole.
Damn,
That
that
nigga's
nigga funny.
hilarious. I've seen all of his specials.
Yo, Randy, did you finish that? That show with the patient,
Nah, I ain't
Oh,
never get
that's
to
the one
end
with
of it.
Steve.
I heard what happened at the end.
I hadn't seen it. Don't say
But
anything.
I ain't gonna say what happened then.
Please,
but I
yeah.
ain't never make it to the end, but I know what happened.
Okay, I
I
finished
ain't
it.
never watch it.
That show was good though.
It's pretty good.
I hadn't seen it
Y'all
yet.
haven't seen it. Anyway, we recording, man. We've been recording, so all this is free game. How y'all doing tonight, lady and gentlemen? Y'all doing all right?
chilling.
Doing well, doing well.
I want to welcome Maya back
Hi. I'm back.
for the second time. This is your second time. Like we
Yes.
said in the kitchen, you're still a guest, but on the third time,
You family.
Third time, you
yeah.
on your own.
Yeah, you
Gonna
know.
have to sign you.
That's okay. I'm cool with that.
All right.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
you for
me.
being here.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having
With
me.
that being said, don't make your second time your last.
So,
That's real spill though. What he said?
Hey,
That's active.
I ain't gonna argue with him, man.
I just don't like the way he be talking to me sometimes.
Oh,
That's what he taught. Don't worry about it. That's just.
that wasn't. Was it what? I was a little too.
I'm just playing.
Was it aggressive?
I'm just
wasn't it?
joking. I'm just joking. It's all love.
All right, man. So what we getting into, man?
How was y'all weekend so far? Anybody getting anything?
I did absolutely nothing this weekend.
I feel that.
Yeah, I had a good time doing nothing.
Sometimes it be the
It'll
best
be
time.
like that.
Yeah.
Usually you have exciting weekends.
I ain't do nothing this weekend. No, I really didn't do nothing. Me and my daughter and my girl, we
Chilled out.
played Call of Duty.
That sounds
Ain't
fun.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't go outside.
Man, shit. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
how
brick
temperature is outside?
Said the dip.
It ain't snowing.
It ain't that cold during the day. In the sun,
Man, it get dark
Okay.
at 5.
Let your baby go outside and play, come back with
cool.
COVID.
Cool. We was in the
COVID
crib.
don't exist no more.
Oh, here you go.
What is that?
COVID don't exist no more. All right.
We outside.
Yeah,
Exist no more.
okay. I'm outside with a mask in certain areas.
They had an election season. Everything disappeared. It was supposed to be monkeypox and all types of shit. When election come around, we ain't hear nothing about nothing.
Yeah,
I'm sure something coming up now that
Everything
election
stopped.
season is over. But
Everybody
stay
voted?
tuned.
Everybody voted? Oh, okay. Well, you know, let's slide on through that question right there.
I ain't voting unless they giving us reparations. That's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Pass that one.
But yeah, man.
Right
Anyway,
along.
so yeah, man. Bro, what we got on the docket? You had some interesting topics.
Damn, you put me on the spot, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, but
Damn.
All right.
Oh, bro.
Okay, look, man, I guess I go into the one I was talking about off camera. I'm gonna say it like I tell y'all, it's a long topic, but just roll with me.
It's got sections.
Yeah.
Right, it got a little bit to it. All right, so
Careful,
check this
I
out.
ain't heard none of this.
It's even better.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, because he the one.
It's some meat to this right here.
All right, so check this out. So you're in a relationship. Y'all are committed to each other. And you want to stay faithful. Or is that the right word?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not cheating on each other? Is that
Right.
right?
Faithful.
Okay. So you want to stay faithful, right? But you feel like you got something, you need to get some stuff out of your system. If I'm making sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You want to go back to you want to relive a whole life for a second.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
Something like
Or
that.
maybe you need a one-off.
Yeah.
Maybe a one-off. I ain't gonna say whole life. A whole life might be a lie.
Just a one-off.
I mean,
Maybe you need a one-off.
You can't, I mean, you know what they say about lays, but go ahead.
you just won.
So maybe you, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this like that for
I
all.
had one lazy.
I'm not saying this like that for all men. I'm just saying it can be some. But go ahead with your.
I'm just saying,
spiel.
let's just give the whole thing some nuance. It could be
Okay.
one, it could be many.
Okay.
Just you need to do something that's not in your relationship. So you maybe present this to your partner,
All right.
how you feel. You want to be upfront. You ain't trying to cheat. So you like, look, I feel like this. And she ain't cool with it. Or we can always say the other way around.
Yeah.
He ain't cool with it. And so your only other option is you can't shake this feeling. So you be like, well, I need some time apart. It's your only option, right? So you can still be respectful to them and do what you feel like you need to do. This ain't really got nothing to do with a person. You're still trying to be respectful to them, but you got something you need to get off for yourself. That's how you feel, right? So you say, I need some time apart. You break up with them or whatever. Do what you need to do, and now you want to get back.
No.
So the option comes up for the other person is whether they gonna accept you back now that you feel like you've done what you need to do, right? Is now the question comes in now, do you think that person should take that person back? Do you think that it was respectful for the other person to even do that? Like communicate with you how they felt and break up with you to go do something else when they could have just cheated on you respectfully, which is always an option.
That's probably the better option.
It would cause a whole lot less headaches.
Yeah.
But you try to be honorable and be upfront and communicate with this person, but you was presented with resistance.
It's a whole lot of layers, man.
It is a whole lot of layers because it can get way deeper in that.
Because
people don't love the same. Some people are open. So look, I know that I don't own this person, so I'm gonna let you go do what you need to do, and then you come back to me.
Taking them back is a whole nother thing, though.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, like, say if you in an open relationship. What if you in an open relationship? They do it all the time.
That's different.
But I'm saying that's what they do. That's their lifestyle.
But if you're in an open relationship, you wouldn't have to specify what you want to do.
I'm talking about, like, maybe that's what you might be into, but you don't want to do that because your partner ain't into that. So you making a compromise, you can be with him.
Then you should just go sow your royal oats and just be
but
by
look,
yourself.
Let's add extra shit though. Let's get back to what I was talking about. Do you think that person should take that other person back?
I wouldn't.
No.
But I would respect them telling me. I wouldn't, but I would respect them
that.
telling me. Yeah.
But no.
So we got 2 no's.
Make that 3.
Okay. So why y'all say no then? Because they did it respectfully.
Yeah, I respect it.
That's fine. I appreciate you coming forth and speaking your truth. However, if you're going to go and want to get your shit off, go get your shit off.
But don't come
And
back.
you
in.
can't
That's
come
it.
back.
No. You can't sit there and want to be in a committed relationship with somebody and be like, oh, I just want to get this one off. Even if it's just 1, 2, 3, whatever. No.
So would you rather be in a good relationship and just be getting cheated on the whole time? That's the other option.
Respectfully.
No.
Respectfully getting cheated on. So you wouldn't know about it no way.
That's why I say
You
that's
just
probably
sitting here
better.
with the perception
It's
that
just, I guess, because of the fact that there's a lot of layers to this.
Yeah.
But I will say, as far as the communication part, as long as there's something said about something, I'll give you a leg for that. But other than that, I don't know. Personally, for me, it's
You're
just
still not coming back in.
no. I just don't see that being something where you can just come back and then move on like nothing happened. But you know something. Like, I can't. Nah, that's just me personally. I don't know about y'all. It's maybe a little different because it might be a female in the situation, but
Oh no, I feel you on that.
So if your girl want to go get that one off, maybe 2, and she's just like, oh, I'm good. I want to come back home.
Oh, ain't no home.
It might be the double
Shit
standard on
sounds
that one.
stupid.
Yeah, it do. No,
Yeah.
ain't no home.
She getting her
The home is broken.
So when you hear it in that aspect, it's a little different.
right. But you
So
do
you
it
have to
anyway,
understand if it's the other way around. If a woman don't want her man coming in, he done got his shit off in about 2 or 3 other
I
females.
think that's
like,
what we
no.
all not seeing though. It's gonna happen anyway.
Not necessarily.
No, that's what he presenting. I think that's what he's saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's why I say that's better because a lot of
yeah.
people always talk about tell me the truth. I want the truth.
You don't want to hear the
People
truth.
don't really.
You don't wanna hear
You don't want to hear the truth.
You don't
You don't
want.
want the truth, but
You don't want to hear the truth.
You can't handle
That's why it's so respectable when somebody does tell you the truth. It's respectable.
But that's
But
what I'm
in the-
saying. But everybody said, y'all 3 said no. What you say?
I probably agree.
No,
But it's so many layers of that shit,
say
man.
no.
Oh no.
It's nuance. What's the
everybody
nuance
said
then?
no.
What's the layers? Get to the nuance then. What's the y'all saying? There's
So
layers.
you got somebody that's gonna be upfront and telling you what's on their mind, open a line of communication with you, which is what is probably the main failure in most people's relationship. No communication. I'm telling you how I feel up front so we can have a compromise and deal with this before it come a problem. But then you giving me pushback because you don't want to deal with it. So now the only way for me to go around that is for me to break up with you and do what I want to do. Or I can just not tell you nothing and just cheat on you behind your back and just get off with it.
And
Well,
I feel
it
like
could-
that's the.
No, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
feel like that's.
That's better.
No, I ain't saying it's better, but it's less stressful either way. Man or woman, it don't make no difference. I ain't just saying for me. It could be the woman. As long as you don't, what you don't know ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that's why I say the other way is better because you kind of disrespecting me by even coming to me saying that dumb
Yeah.
shit.
No, that ain't
Because now I'm be thinking like, now I got
That's
all
I feel disrespected.
I don't agree with
True,
that.
too.
I don't agree
I
with
feel a
that.
little disrespected. So it's coming to my
That's
face
true,
to say that.
Some
to me.
people
saying,
can't,
let me go
but
do
some
this,
people
and
can't
then let me
feel
come
like
back to
that.
you.
Yeah,
Like, you
some
look-
people can't feel like that. Like that's a sense of disrespect. Like,
Yeah, I got
and it
boo-boo the fool
also
on my face.
right, and it also depends on how long you've been invested in that relationship.
Why
Like
that matter?
being with someone 6 months and being with someone 6 years.
That make it worse.
6 years talking about some. Oh damn, I fuck with you, but I need something new. It's gonna be like, really?
Yeah,
6 months in, it's kind of just like we haven't invested so much within the 6 month time period.
Yeah.
You've invested a lot with someone in 6
pushing
years.
for 10 years. It ain't no more ways I can hit this pussy no more. I want some different kind of pussy.
Well, then you don't need to be in a relationship.
No, that's not. See, that's where that don't make sense to me.
But that's what most people would say.
Exactly.
But it don't make sense though.
And that's fine. You're going to feel that way. But that's how people are. If you're in that point to where you feel like you want to get your shit off of somebody else, not everybody. People may feel different about it. They will accept you to come back, or they'll just be like, keep on doing what you're doing.
So
like,
you saying if your significant other came to you and said,
yes,
Here we go.
Thank
Here
you.
we go.
yo, all right, go ahead and do that. And once you finish, I'll be right here.
Right.
Yeah. When you finish?
I don't let long dick Johnny
Right.
pipe you down, and I'll be right here waiting on you.
Right. I'll be right here.
That sounds crazy.
I'll be right here waiting on you.
With some open arms.
I don't know if I'm
Doing
signing
semen
up for that.
retention.
I don't know if I signed up for that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I signed up for
It
that.
sounds crazy.
Exactly.
But I get the idea behind it.
But it's
I do
also
too.
another thing if you've had that conversation with possibly maybe bringing someone into the relationship, like
But
bringing
maybe
someone.
that was the conversation could have been had when it was first brought up.
Even that's a one-way thing.
So no, it's not.
It is, because you ain't all right. Johnny at work, can we bring him in?
Why? No, see what
I'm saying?
Gotta be
It's
Johnny
a
at work though.
It can't be.
Hold on, why is a nigga?
That's what I'm saying. It's a one-way thing.
Wait a minute.
It's a one-way thing.
Nah, hold on.
Let it work for you, but you ain't trying to let no other nigga come in the bedroom with y'all. See what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, that's
Most dudes ain't gonna.
It's always for for women or whatever.
So
Looking each other eye to eye.
So look, let y'all answer this question then. So when you get in a relationship, I don't care how happy you is, you still attracted to other people, right?
Always.
Yeah.
So
Can't help that.
what happened to them feelings? They don't
They
go
don't-
nowhere.
I mean,
But you
You're a
grown.
human.
But
Right.
you know what you got to do though.
But the only reason you doing that is because you can't do that, or because of the repercussions behind it, right?
Ain't being
Or just
respectful.
because you grown and you
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm
mean,
attracted
what
to
is
this.
that?
Just because you
Entail.
attracted don't mean you gotta act.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm attracted to it,
Yeah,
but
you can be attracted.
No,
but
I'm
you don't
talking
have
about
to.
getting to the root of being a human.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
always
can
gonna
be attracted.
It's always gonna be temptations
Yeah.
and shit like that, but it's just how you handle them situations,
Exactly.
or not putting yourself in a situation where you can be compromised.
I got a question for y'all based off of this whole situation. Is it actually natural for us to be with one person?
Oh boy.
Thank you.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
So why y'all say that? So it's not.
I mean, it's not.
Like, oh hell no, my person.
I mean, no.
How you agree with
'cause
both?
It's two different things. Having that, what he just said is just like that's just like if you were single right now and you would be out here, doing whatever, and that's perfectly fine. This is two different situations.
So I'm going by what
if you
society.
Society.
So if you get with somebody,
to abide by.
Yeah, but so if you get with somebody, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna expect you to be monogamous to them if you're in a
Exactly.
serious relationship.
And y'all
now, if
had
you
that
go into it
conversation.
beforehand and say, "Look,
This is what it
you
is.
can
Yeah,
rock with
if
me.
you- if you let
I'm
someone
about,
know from
to be
jump.
swinging my,
exactly.
I'm about to be swinging this thing all over the place. Now you can be with me if you want to.
I don't want
That's two different
don't say
things.
all over the
See,
place.
that's not how the
Don't say
conversation
that.
go though.
Don't
But
say-
I'm saying you got to have a conversation
Don't
up
say
front.
right, exactly. Don't
Nah, not
community
like that,
that.
but-
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't say it like
You
that.
can't say that.
I'm not gonna be monogamous.
Yeah, exactly.
You can go into a relationship like that.
You can
but
do that as long as you're upfront about it and being like, look, like I fuck with you, we cool, whatever, but I'm not a one woman type of man. And that's fine. You can be honest about that.
And a lot of times they're gonna rock with you.
Exactly, just for being honest for a little bit. Exactly. And then that's it.
One of them man came to you and was like, look, I love you and I'm committed to you. But when I go out of town,
You stay out of town.
when I go out of town,
You
I get
stay out of
in.
town.
I get to them when I get out
You
of
stay out of town.
I heard a scenario.
Or he
like
could
that.
just say, baby, I love you. I'm
Don't tell me
committed
you
to
love me and tell me you
then
about to go
that's it.
fuck
And cut that
somebody
right off
else.
right there. That other part don't never happen.
Nah.
But he always
doing it.
I got to go. I got a little.
That don't mean he don't love you.
I got something.
You think that means he doesn't love you?
That nigga be out of town every month.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. That's just.
So you better would not know him.
I don't want to hear some stuff. Be like, look, I love you, but I'm about to go fuck this other female. Like you got to listen to how that shit sounds.
That goes
you know
back
what I'm
to
saying?
you rather not know.
She want a nice packaged up lie. All y'all do.
I don't want a packaged up lie. I really don't want. You don't want one.
For sure, you don't want your lady come in and tell like, "Hey, tomorrow,
you right.
I'm about to get
exactly like you can't sit here and be combative with me about that. And when the tables get flipped,
you don't want to know then.
I don't want to know.
Because if it was okay, let's say a woman gets with Drake, and Drake genuinely loves this woman. You think Drake ain't putting his dick in something else as soon as he gets out of her sight? Because he's Drake.
It's put in his face anyways, like.
And the woman has to know that on a certain level, like, yo, this nigga is up. It's a bunch of bitches that's gonna want him. That's what it is. So you don't want it. Of course, you don't want him to come and tell you that. Like, I'm about
that Donnell Jones syndrome.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what it is.
That's exactly what he was talking about.
You don't know.
That's exactly.
Hit that note.
Donnell Jones syndrome.
Wow.
And I don't think that means.
And he don't
love you.
Shit. He really did love her. He just had to go do some other
stuff. I just want to
get my mind
about to pull up the lyrics.
I just want to fuck on another something where I want to be.
Yeah.
I want another flavor toast strudel.
I'm about to pull up the.
Chill out.
Hold on, fam. Damn.
You stupid.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's that Donnell Jones syndrome.
But really, at the end of the day, don't none of y'all want to know.
No.
Yeah.
You know why we need
Not that way.
Monogamous relationships? If we didn't, the shit would be chaos out here.
It's chaos out here anyway.
I tell you,
Yeah.
it's chaos.
It would be chaos.
It is.
It's chaos out here anyway.
No, but it would be chaos on a different level if it won't monogamous relationships.
Because you're gonna have a certain amount that's gonna be what you consider monogamous regardless.
It wouldn't be no such thing as monogamy. Wouldn't nobody want it.
No, I never say that.
So.
I think it's a large percent of the people that
people that couldn't
live
get no
and
other
die
options.
by that. But at the same time,
if you don't got no other option, monogamy is your choice.
They don't want to know. Yeah, they made that choice. That's what I'm saying. They made that choice.
I don't think we hold that much weight if it want that much morality behind it.
But what? No, I don't even want to get into it because I'm going to go.
I'm about to get into the bag now. We can go there. We can go there.
I'm going to pivot to a whole nother thing.
We can get into the bag now.
What makes it morale?
That's what they put on you to make you do it in the first
but
place.
It just depends. It's coaches that practice some other shit.
Right. And what is not...
And it's not immoral to them.
But in the society we live in...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going off of when I was giving you my argument.
That's what I'm saying. We agree, we on the same page there. So if we didn't live in this society, it wouldn't be no big deal.
That's a fact.
Amen.
I mean, it would be, but unfortunately, we don't.
By the society.
I mean, it just depends on what you... A lot of people are... Seeing a lot of people is more open to polygamy now and open relationships. A lot of people into that now.
Are you into that now?
No, I'm not.
Okay. There you go.
I ain't saying that. I mean, hey, I found a way. But not at the time. I say not at the time.
You probably won't be doing an open relationship ever.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't do that.
You gotta get all the people on board.
Mess
That's
around,
all.
get with the new broad, call the new broad the old bitch name. Just saying.
We'll be right back after these. Hey, yo, what's happening? Check this out. This episode of the Legend Has It podcast is brought to you by legendaryvisionaries.com. That's right, legendaryvisionaries.com. Head on over there, check us out. You can listen to and watch the podcast via links. Also, we have merch for sale. Tees, crews, hoodies. Go on over there, get yourself something, get your loved ones something. Got everything for your fashion needs. If you want to look as fresh as my homeboy Bo right here in this picture, head on over to legendaryvisionaries.com. Either way, we appreciate you. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, Raul, what you got next?
This time too, but I'm ready this time. Hey, look.
He said, I'm ready this
Take
time.
that shit off.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. What
All right, so look, this is some shit that I've been on for a little minute,
1, 2.
but I'm gonna present it. But I'm presenting to everybody else. All right, look.
About 50 bars.
So y'all know that in America, which is where we reside,
Right.
the divorce rate is very high. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna look it up,
Who cares?
but I know it's over 50%.
Too much.
So it's very high. So that means that every 2 marriages, one of them getting a divorce,
That's fact.
At least.
Yeah.
at the least.
I'm sorry.
Does it have like a minimum of how long they've been married, or does
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like it's the percentage is high,
It's sad to hear.
but that made me come to the thought process of having a marriage contract, right? So, like, say for instance, oh shit, I'm fucking up. All right, so say for instance, you've been married. Say you want to get married, right? But you get married under a marriage contract, not under traditional, whatever the marriage license is. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is. And you get married for, say, 10 years. And then after that, you have to renegotiate your contract after that.
like NBA player, NFL, or something like that?
Yeah, just like any other
So you're not
contract.
automatically married
You're not
after that 10
automatically
years?
married. If you let your contract run out, you ain't married no more.
Oh. Like your
So you
license.
saying something on top of, because marriage is already a contract. So you saying
I'm
something
talking
that
about
stipulates.
no, I'm talking about a different
He
contract.
said different,
So,
not
It ain't
the
the
one
same
you
contract
used to.
that's
So
been-
something totally different than
It's a
what
different contract
Okay.
that we've been having. This
That
is a
we agree
different
upon.
contract. This is a okay. We want to get married, but we're gonna give ourselves 10 years.
you're gonna have certain
Stipulations.
Yeah, certain stipulations within your contract.
If
when you get married.
okay,
Yeah.
so it can be. I haven't worked out the kinks in this shit.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking what you mean.
Like-
We're trying to get some
That's
clarification.
what I'm saying. Like, okay, so it could be like we getting married. So say y'all sign up for 10 years.
Right.
Y'all in love.
You think it's gonna last 10 years?
So that's in love, actually.
Let's just
Nowadays,
say- let's just say
10
it's gonna
years
last.
is in love.
We come to
so
the
we
table.
sign up for the 10 years.
Yeah.
With no
I say I-
stipulations. No stipulations.
Just like buying a house.
That's
10
fine.
years.
That's flaw.
What?
But that's what I'm talking about. Now you say that's flawed. I think that's actually pretty admirable of you to go into it like that. 10 years is pretty.
That's long.
So after the 10 years, you
Right,
renegotiate.
you renegotiate after the 10.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So you going into it with the 10 years with no stipulations.
Okay.
Just 10 years straight up.
Whatever happens,
If
happens.
you don't even if you ain't even into it like that, you might go into it with the 8 with the stipulations. Right? I might do you 8, but you got to give me a kid in year 5, before year 5. I want a kid before year 5. Well, so we ain't this
It's
contract
null and
null and
void.
void. Null and void. We ain't married no more.
Oh, that's quite a
Or
brunt.
you got to be making a certain amount of money by year 6. If you ain't making this amount of money,
Yeah.
we null and void. I don't got to be with you no more.
I get what you're saying.
So
it's-
on
it's-
each end though,
I get what you're saying. No, it's not-
It's not in nobody's advantage.
It's not
Not
gender
male,
specific.
right.
It's
Right.
whatever you bring to the
So
table.
it's what you agree to.
Whatever you negotiate.
Right. So if you agree to this,
Like a business.
right?
Yeah.
It's already like that.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. I'm with you.
So
We on the
if you
same
agree
frequency.
to these terms, we can make this rock out for a time with an expiration date though. How y'all feel about that? Y'all think that's a good idea or what?
I think that's an excellent idea, opposed to how it's set up already. So, because now you're going into it and you know what to expect and what you should get on the other end of it.
Terms apply.
So I think that is a great idea, and I also think that proves that fuck love. Love don't have nothing to do with none of this. This is a business.
I don't think.
Nah, it's a business decision to get married. Like you can be in love without getting married.
Cause you can re-up on that same contract every year with no stipulation, and it just is what it is.
It's like a prenup on top of a prenup.
Kinda.
A little bit.
That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like a,
Not necessarily on top of a
sounds
prenup because
smart,
people
though.
don't sign.
Well, a prenup, I feel like it's kind of one-sided.
Yeah, most people don't
Yeah.
sign.
No, a prenup. Both parties agree to the prenup.
Right, but a prenup is printed from one party, right?
No,
No,
you gotta
both
agree to
parties
it.
agree
yeah,
to a prenup.
you have to agree
I know
to
that.
it.
I'm just saying it's presented by what part? By one party, right?
No.
Or that's what I'm saying. I'm asking. It's a question.
Well, I guess you could
That I'm not
present
sure
it,
of,
but
unfortunately.
she has to
The other
agree
half
with
side
the
has to
terms.
agree.
of
That's what
So
I'm
it's not
saying.
really
Yeah.
one-sided because you gotta agree to it.
Yes. Okay. I mean,
Ultimately, that's just personally, that's what it sounds like to me. Like not necessarily like a prenup, because prenups are mainly for money wise, for the most part, protection to make sure that you're straight afterwards and whatever the case
So
may
it's
be.
like
He
a-
keeps what he keeps, but is this like something that you're presenting before you think about saying, "Hey, I want to marry this person"?
No, it's just
Like when does it come
to the table at marriage?
I
That's
think,
what
yeah.
Bring it to the table.
so it's like a
we
advanced
get
prenup.
married. This is
Yeah,
what's
man,
gonna have
I
to
need
happen.
This like vows.
Yeah. So now you got it
When
in
you bring
writing,
out vows, this is gonna be. I need you to do this, and that.
So this is after I do.
and you need me
No,
to.
this is before I do.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah,
Was
but
it?
before I do.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah,
But
Well,
in the marriage part, in between the whole contract part,
No, this is before you get married. You get married to these terms.
so you
it's like signing a credit card.
okay.
Any of that shit, like any of these shits, these contracts you signed that you don't read all the
Okay.
shit. That's what's in there.
That's what I was asking. That's why I was like, is it something where you're in that stage where you're thinking about asking?
No,
And
you
you're
already
already
altar.
Both of y'all
Already-
agree. Yeah, we want to get married.
But
To
before we
these
go to the
terms.
altar,
Yeah,
this is what it is.
we already
okay.
agreed
So
to this.
already engaged and all that shit like
Yeah.
that. Okay, that was my
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Y'all already
So this
agreed
is
to these terms.
before the I do. Like this is where I've already popped the
Yeah.
question. She
Yes.
got the ring. In the process
But
of
she already
planning,
agreed
we're
to
also
this.
putting
Yeah.
in this portion of the
Yeah.
situation, and we've talked about it and agreed to it that this would be that type of situation. Okay, I just want to make sure.
But
you
it's
know.
on both sides, so it's not one side.
Right. Okay.
So
I'm
you
with
bring
you.
what you want
Now
to the
that you
table.
made
it.
sure you cool with it.
You said what?
Are you cool with it?
I mean, it's an idea. It's that's all I really got right now. It's an idea. I don't see where it could go wrong, especially if it's if it's open communication and there is an understanding on both sides. And yeah, I don't see why it couldn't work.
So you cool with it? You cool with the marriage contract?
Well, if I see how it's going right now, like it is, I can't see nothing wrong with it. But right now, you agreeing to some shit. You agreeing to shit now that ain't
All of
most
that.
people not agreeing to.
No, all of that shit is unspoken right now. So when you get into a marriage right now, it's like it's a fairy tale. It's unspoken
Right.
shit. You feel like it should
If
happen,
it's-
but
the divorce rate is that high. Why
Yeah.
would you agree to this?
yeah,
It
But-
don't make
So
sense.
now you really like dictating your terms. Both sides dictating their
Exactly.
terms,
It
and I
makes
think
sense.
that's better.
It makes smart sense.
I think that's better.
Before you go into it blind off of, oh, I'm in love with this person. Oh, we're gonna be together forever. You're probably not. So let's
Jeez.
go into it.
Well, damn.
Right.
Let's protect our interests.
Both interests.
Both interests. Let's come out of this.
Because she has the opportunity
Right.
to bring that to the table.
Right.
too.
You're being smart about it, but devil's advocate, sauce guide.
Yeah.
That's,
A lot of people would say, because a lot of people, like I said, that's why I said what I said about love. Like, fuck love. This ain't about that. This is about protecting our interests, right?
That's what
But a
a
lot of
prenup
people will
is,
go
though.
into it and say, if you really love me,
That's what a prenup is, though.
then you won't even have to do none of that. You just
That's what a prenup is.
take it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what a prenup is.
I know. I agree with you. But a lot
So
of people will
it's the same
say,
thing.
but people opposed to prenups will say, well, you really love me.
Alright,
You don't get no
well,
prenup. Man, fuck all that.
So
fuck love.
If we never get to this point, we never got to worry about that.
Jesus.
We don't never got to worry about this. If we
I said,
that
fuck
in love.
love.
If we that in love, we never got to think about none of this shit we agreed
No
to.
comparing.
That's what a lot of people would say. That's my argument to that. A lot of people would say that if we in love, why would we bring this to the table?
But if we that in love, that shit don't matter.
Exactly.
We never get to that point.
Yeah.
We don't ever got to think about none of that other shit we thought about.
Yeah, but just think about how many times you thought it was love and how many times it didn't
But
work
that's
out.
what I'm saying.
And a lot of
That's why
people
I keep
always
coming to
they
play.
blind all that shit out. You know you was in love with goddamn Mike from
8th grade, y'all thought you'd be together forever,
And you ain't.
and you're not. So
And you ain't.
So is anybody not in agreement with the marriage contract?
What about you, bud? Silent killer.
Right. What about you?
He
I
contemplated.
feel good with it.
You good? Kind of. You got your face.
Yeah, the face like
Got to take a shit.
explain, right,
I
explain the
feel good
face.
with it. I mean, I'm just saying, because regardless of the contract or not, like you set the amount of time for the contract.
Yeah. So it's,
Even if you don't have a contract, that don't mean shit gonna work.
nah, but the contract is just the.
It's just to protect both parties.
Yeah.
But if it work, it don't matter what the contract say. Y'all gonna keep going no matter what. Contract don't mean nothing if y'all work out.
I might sign a 10-year contract, and I know this shit fucked up in 3 years.
But why not sign the contract to protect yourself?
so why not just sign a 3-year contract?
Why would you do it at all?
You saying you signed a 10-year thinking it's gonna work for 10 years, but it don't work after 3.
Yeah, in 3 years I'm fucked up.
So that means all you gotta do is live out
protect
your
your contract. Say, look,
And I'm out.
That's 6.
Yeah, after 10, you done.
yeah, she didn't hold up to her end of the bargain. Here's my contract.
He said after 3, he know it ain't right.
She breached on the contract.
No, okay, wait. Okay, look.
Damn.
Okay, so say for instance, you sign a 10-year contract, right? But after 3, you're done.
She not. Yeah.
Okay, so I think there should be ways you should get out of it before that.
Oh, okay.
If y'all both can agree on it. But if y'all can't both agree on it, I think you should have to.
You gotta pay.
You should have to work out your contract till you work.
You gotta
till
pay.
your 10
It's
years
like
out.
Kevin Durant. You can't leave this
That
motherfucker.
makes sense.
You signed a contract.
That makes
You signed a
sense,
contract.
But
That's why I'm like, I don't
makes
know,
sense.
bro.
but he's saying
I
it's
don't
like
know,
if the terms were breached, if okay by year 3 she supposed to have this supposed to be
Or
done.
you breach the
Wait a minute.
contract.
Either way,
You gotta pay.
Yeah.
You say if either one of them breach,
it's none of
Man,
the.
I
if
can't
you breach the
work my
contract,
way out
that
of
means
this
the
bitch.
contract is null. If you breach the contract, now if you just ain't feeling it after 3 years, you sign 10 years, you got
Ride that shit out.
You gotta ride it out.
that
You gotta
Like-
ride it
like-
out.
That's
And
how
when
it
you-
should be.
You gotta ride that shit out like a
just
30-year mortgage.
Sign the contract, you live that out.
You gotta live up to your end of the bar.
Yes, the whole 7.
Long time.
Hey, look, check it though. Here's the point. No,
He
check
said,
it.
he
Check
said the
Here go
whole
by
7.
fast. Here go by fast.
Check it. Here's the point most people miss with relationships.
Here go by
That means
fast.
for a whole 7 years, you can't do shit. You can't marry nobody else. You can't do nothing.
Who says? Oh, whoa, whoa.
Check it.
said the
Here's the
whole
point most
thing.
people miss with
That's
relationships.
like buying a car.
Relationships.
Down.
Relationships are work.
Facts.
They are.
And so people get into them and they are, this is what happens. A lot of people get into relationships and it's not the fairy tale that they had in their head. And so they said, nah, I'm done with it. Nah, this shit takes work. You can't just have the honeymoon phase for forever.
Honeymoon phase.
You gotta
Fake.
go through that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta go through that shit. So the contract would make sense in that
It
case.
makes
You
sense.
going
It makes you work.
Work come in after
Yeah, it makes you work to hold up your end of the bargain.
They always say the first year is the hardest anyway.
Yeah.
They always say the first year of marriage is the hardest anyway.
Shit, the first relationship is
did 3.
hard. Goddamn.
I mean, yeah.
It don't matter. You married, engaged, or whatever.
And it'll
what
make you
they
think
say.
about jumping into some shit
Exactly.
before you
You
jump
won't
into
start to
it.
see in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Now
that.
I'm like,
I don't know why they do that.
I don't know if I'm gonna be ready to do that
You
because
gonna
I
sign
know I'm about to
that
sling this
contract
dick somewhere else.
You said that shit 30% APR.
Yeah, if y'all 30, you like, hey.
I ain't want to do that. You think about it.
that.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
bad.
That's true.
Niggas say
better
I'm
than
doing
the
the
system we
math
got right now.
because you fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I say fuck love. Now you thinking.
We gonna think now.
Now you thinking. It's logic now. It ain't love. Fuck love.
Exactly.
It's more than love.
Exactly.
It's logic.
It's love, but in that moment, it's not love. Let me just throw that out there. I'm sorry. You can't just.
Nah, it's more than that though.
I mean, but
Love matters.
I'm saying I'm talking about the.
I'm not just saying fuck love.
That's what I
It
was.
matters.
That's what I was saying.
Love matters.
because it's just the
Love
way
matters.
It was the way it was coming out. Was
Niggas crazy, man.
He
Go
was
ahead.
a
I'm
little
gonna let you
aggressive.
get your shit off.
no, I was talking about the contract part of it. Is I get what he's saying, but he was just like. Fuck this night. It ain't got marriage. Ain't got shit to do with love.
But
But
don't jump out the window for love, nigga. Think about
I
it.
think it's
Exactly.
starting love.
Okay.
Think about it with business.
Yeah. Think about it.
okay, that's where I was at. That's why I was like, it's about love, but it ain't like
It makes you
okay.
think the contract gonna
You
make
ain't
you
gonna
think
go
about
into
it.
no
That's all
marriage
I'm
thing.
saying.
You going into it with somebody that's gonna fuck you over at
Yeah.
the end.
You never
I mean,
think
no,
you never think about that.
absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not.
But like you said, Most marriages
Because
end in
when you
divorce.
first get married, you're in the honeymoon stage.
That makes sense. Most marriages end divorce. Most that's what I mean.
They don't go into it thinking that, and it happens
Most
every
marriages
day.
in real life end in divorce.
Who initiates most of those divorces?
Those women.
Exactly. So you never think about that. It's love. It's love, 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 love.
But it happens
I'll
every
never
day.
hurt you, baby. I'll never go against you. 5 years in, now you fuck.
It's just women that do that though.
No, it's not just women, but
Said the
I just said
Most of the
who
time-
initiates the
Most of the
majority.
time, women are the ones that.
That's all I'm
initiate
saying.
divorce.
So you got to think. You got to
Most
go
of the time,
past
men want to
love.
save their relationship.
Go past love.
Okay.
Go past. That's all I'm saying. Just go past love. Love matters.
I need to look at those statistics.
Nah, it's
It's
there.
real. Go ahead, look it up.
Oh, I will. Thanks. I will. The fuck?
Hey, there you. Hey,
With that
Got me
being
fucked
said,
up. Like, what are you doing?
you doing?
I will.
I'm just saying I need the
That don't sound like a bad
statistics.
idea.
That's all I'm saying. Because it's just
I don't
like
think it's a bad idea.
I don't.
I ain't gonna sit here and
it's a great
argue with it or
idea.
nothing. I just rather know what the real is.
Is anybody against the marriage contract?
It's already a contract.
It is a
not-
contract.
it's not,
That's why I'm not.
though. It's
I'm not.
not,
Yeah, it
Marriage is
is.
not a contract.
It is.
It's not, but
It
it,
is.
should.
It is because
It
you gotta
is.
pay to get out of it.
Yeah, but you paying a penalty to get out of it.
That's a
That's
contract.
what I'm talking about.
That's a contract.
That's a
But our
contract.
contract will be on terms that you agreed to, that you lived
get
up
what
to,
you're saying.
that you can get out of because
agree with you.
Not every
you
contract.
did the time,
Yeah, not every contract like that, but
like a lease.
Yeah, you gotta pay to get out that lease.
yeah, you do.
You gotta pay to get out that lease.
I ain't talking about paying
Gotta
though.
pay early.
This ain't got nothing to do with money.
Yeah,
They do. They got a lot to
I'm
do.
talking about the marriage contract don't got nothing to do with
Any
money.
contract
Unless you
got
agree
something
to
to do with
that.
money.
If you agree to the marriage
Ain't no
contract with
contract
your money,
got
that's
nothing
on
to do with
you.
money.
That's on you.
Lease sound good though. I lease that pussy.
My God. Oh my God.
Hey, we'll be
That pussy, you done everything with that pussy you gonna do anyway. Anyway.
What are we doing?
You might as well go ahead and get that. You might as well go and get you some different pussy right there. You've done everything you gonna
in a
do.
minute. We just went out the rails.
I mean, it ain't just for men though. Women at least dick.
Right.
Yeah, don't act like
They do. You know what though? I think y'all don't. Y'all do. Be over dick before we be over that pussy though. I really do believe that.
so. They do. I ain't saying nothing
Hold
wrong.
on, first of all,
But I'm not a woman though.
hold on. You let
I'm not a woman. I'm
speak.
gonna let the woman speak.
No, we gotta hit the button, man.
Maya, how
You already
do
hit the
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to
It's a lot.
process. It's a lot.
It's a lot of craziness.
It's a lot
We
coming
off the
from a
rails.
lot of angles. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't even know where to address.
It's the same.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pulling guard from the relationship deck. So we got a woman here. Get everybody opinion on it. So the topic is: a woman agrees to forgive her cheating significant other under the condition that she gets a free pass to have sex with a person of her choosing. He is furious at the situation. Does he have a valid reason to be upset and explain? Should I read the question again so everybody can get it? Or everybody good?
All right, you got something to say?
I want to know what the men here first.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, this is mainly for the men, since
Yeah.
I'm the only
Your girl
woman.
said she gonna fuck somebody else.
Hold on,
because
hold
you
on.
cheated on her.
Yeah, so she forgave you for cheating. But she gets a free
She didn't
pass.
forgive you
No,
for
she forgive
cheating
you.
on you. She
Look, just
Hold on,
wait. You're going too far. You're going too far. You tend to do that. Bring it back.
Oh, that's what happened
But,
though.
but look, but
Let's
we're
don't
not
put no
there
sauce
yet.
on it.
We're not there yet. He just needs you to answer the question.
And then we
okay?
can put sauce on it.
answer
the
the
sauce
question.
in.
We're gonna go
That
around
really
the
ain't no
room.
sauce though.
We're gonna go around the room,
right.
but answer the
Stating
question.
what happened.
So, okay,
So she forgives you for cheating, but she want to get a free pass to.
Punishing you for cheating.
listen,
That's what happened. though.
listen,
I'm
Chill out.
listening. Go ahead.
listen. Go ahead.
She forgives you for cheating, but she gets to pick person of her choosing to have sex with.
Do you have a right to be angry about that?
And what is your valid reason to be upset?
Now you can answer.
So with her punishing me for cheating on
Nigga,
her.
hold
Oh
on.
my
Chill out.
God. Okay. See,
That's what that is.
But let's
With the
not.
person she been thinking about
No, stop.
All along.
Stop.
Let's stop.
Let's stop for a second. Let's not go immediately there for a second.
Why?
Listen to it.
Because
We can get there eventually.
you
But what I'm saying
cheated
is
first.
listen to it. You cheated first.
Okay.
She forgave you for cheating.
You forgave-
But then she says,
If
let
you
me
forgave
finish.
me-
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
She said, I forgive you, but what I'm going to do, and let's not go straight to punishment, just listen to it.
That's what that
Just
is.
get to the end of the
How?
damn question. If
It's being devil's advocate because you did it first. How's that punishment?
If you forgave me, you ain't gonna go tick for tack. That's how that's punishment.
not.
What are you talking about?
It's
Let's
not.
be real here.
All right, you don't go tit for tat if you
You know what I'm
forgave
saying?
somebody.
What y'all doing, man? Come on. We know what it
We
is.
going
If
by
you
the
don't want-
question.
You never.
Nigga, that's the
forgave.
question. You never forgave me. That's what I'm getting at. So we can't just hold on, pull back. Nah, that's immediately what a man's mind goes to.
let's
Your
remember that
punishment.
this is all hypothetical.
Yeah, of
okay?
course.
Okay.
So basically, it's just saying in the state of the question and the scenario, if this was to happen, if you are angry, is it valid and why? That's what we need to find out. So from your perspective, if you're angry about it, why are you angry about it, and why should you be angry about
just
it?
told you.
Now you can explain.
Hold on, let
Hold
him-
on. Go ahead.
Bro.
So, let me get this straight. I cheated on my girl.
Mm-hmm.
My girl, she found out about it somehow.
Forget, yeah.
And
forgave.
forgave
She forgave
me,
you for it. Okay.
But she wanted to cheat with someone else.
Get a hall pass per se.
That's a hall.
Yes.
She said, and the question said a hall pass.
Okay, so
Free
that means
pass,
that
Or
I
a free
gave
pass,
her
yeah.
permission to do it? That's hall pass sound like I gave permission to do it.
Per se, yeah. You can go with that route.
So that means I agreed to her cheating on me?
No, that's her. That is her saying, "Yo, I forgive you, but
I need
gonna
to do
do
this to equal out.
For me to
I need to equal out this.
I need my get back, nigga."
Right. Okay, so she needs get back. So she need to get back at me, and then once she get her get back, then we can be cool again.
That's how I interpreted it.
what I
Now, if I'm,
And then
if
can
I'm
we-
misinterpreting that,
No, no.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
agree.
okay.
Let's
so
agree. It's not
am I
misinterpreted.
wrong in that? Does that
What is
sound
your-
like? Is that right?
You're mad at the situation, but what is your explanation for being mad at it? That's the question.
Because she won't get back at me.
because you forgave me.
This nigga, man, why we put sauce on
But,
already?
okay,
Let's
so
answer the
what's to
question.
say I'm mad in the first place?
answer to the question. That's what I'm telling you. Am I wrong?
you ain't.
You ain't. I'm not.
What am I missing? Y'all making me seem like I'm crazy.
You not.
No, you
crazy.
won. I don't
You
understand.
got
I'm
a lot
not
of
saying you
That's
crazy.
the only
not wrong.
observation
I'm
for
trying
this.
to understand this.
Yeah, like so. What are we talking about here?
You want to get back at me because I cheated on you. And I'm supposed to accept you back after you get back at me.
Point blank.
Okay,
Why am I mad?
Let me read this again. Let me read this again.
I said, please.
Let me-
If
let
I'm
me-
misinterpreting it,
Let me read
please
this
explain
again,
it.
just because I just want to make sure that everybody's clear on the same page. And just,
I apologize for jumping the gun if I
Let's
did.
just.
ABL.
I'm in my lumberjack outfit.
Let's just be.
Sometimes I jump the gun.
Alpaca.
That's all. That's what it means.
Chopping
Okay.
down trees out this
So
bitch.
let's just read this again.
I
So
apologize.
I'm going to do this in this context. So your woman agrees to forgive you for. Let me read this. A woman agrees to forgive her significant. Okay, so she forgives you for cheating. Under the circumstance that she gets to get a free pass to have sex with a person of her choosing. He is furious at the suggestion. Does he have a valid reason to be upset?
So
and then explain.
I'm mad at that even you bringing up the fact that you should have a hall pass in the first place.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't no hall pass.
Okay.
Ain't no free pass.
Then there's no free pass,
no hall
even if
pass.
she forgave you for cheating.
I
She
think.
didn't forgive
Right.
you.
I feel like that's the.
Maybe
that's the
she
bottom
did
line.
forgive me, but ain't no hall pass. That's like you
Ain't no
back
get
at
back.
me.
Yes.
You're not getting back at me. That's
Okay.
stupid to me.
Okay.
No, we can get back on terms, but it ain't gonna be no get back.
So
That's stupid to me.
initially, if she says that to you and says, "I'll take you back and forgive you if you let me do this," it's a
Well,
wrap for you.
And
I'm
the
gonna
question-
agree
At that
to it.
point, it's
I'm
like
agree
it's a
to
wrap.
it at the time that she brings that up. I'm gonna let her go do it, and I'm never gonna talk to her again.
All right.
Let her go do her thing.
You know,
And that's
You ready to go
you,
look
and
at
that's
your
perfectly
dumb ass ready to
fine.
fuck that nigga. Nigga, he probably skeeted on you too. Stupid ass.
Oh my gosh.
You look dumb. Because you look stupid because you
what
thought
he
they ain't got
said-
skeeted on and some nigga just played you. Because you thought you was getting back at me.
he keeps saying that.
You thought you was getting back at me and this nigga just skeeted on you.
Why you keep
What he said?
Had a foot on your face and you thought you was getting back at me. But you thought you was playing me.
Foot on her face.
Why?
And I'm gonna let you go out there and play yourself. And go out there and do that dumb shit.
When they start
Why you
putting
going
foot
so
on the
detailed,
face,
bro?
I-
angry?
No, because you dumb.
So
You're fucking stupid. Go do it. Bye.
So he does have valid reason to be angry.
There's a whole valid reason.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna be angry. I'm gonna let you
No.
do what you want to do.
We said-
I'm not gonna never stop no chick from doing what she want to do. I'm gonna let you do whatever you want to do,
Right.
and I'm gonna make decisions based on your decisions.
Okay.
Do whatever you want to do,
I
and I'm gonna make decisions accordingly. Do what
Okay.
you want to do.
all right.
I can't hold you back. You free,
Foot on the face. You right.
but I think you're gonna look stupid at the end of the day.
So
That nigga played you, and I'm gonna look at you stupid.
So,
And you just gonna be out here looking like a thought.
I guess everybody feels that it's a valid reason to be angry.
No, I'm
about
speaking
it.
for me, and them niggas speak for themselves.
I mean,
The question was based on that guy. Just said, does he have valid reason to be angry if that occurred? So the answer is probably yes.
yeah, that seems to be the
Consensus.
around the room.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. That was great. That wasn't uncomfortable at all.
So how you feel about if you was in this situation?
I mean, I feel the same way. Like, this is not. I mean, forgiving me for cheating is one thing. That's fine. But the fact that you want to flip it to doing that type of situation, like, that's not.
It's not cool.
That's not cool to do. Because at this point, you're being petty because of that situation. Like, even if it's something that it was an ongoing situation or a one-time fuck up, it's not anything where you have to be like, oh yeah, I'll take you back, but I got to be able to do my thing too. That's just not. That's not fair.
Get back.
Yeah, it's not fair, and it's a petty situation. And at that point, you need to start looking at your relationship, and especially how y'all communicate and what y'all both really want. Because if it's at that point, if it's a scenario in that type of situation, y'all need to be parting ways.
Yeah.
That's just personally
I
me
think
speaking.
that's what Art brought up. Like, it's really is a get back situation.
Yeah,
Did she really forgive you? Probably not. If she
Exactly.
if she got a want for a get back.
exactly. So yeah,
How you
that's
feel
where
about
I'm
it?
at with
Feel
it.
about it the same way, bro? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. A straight get back game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe.
All right, look, check this. Now that we all said what we said, what was y'all problem with me saying what I just said? Exactly what the fuck y'all just came to the conclusion of. What was
why.
What was the point?
That's
I didn't
why.
see no problem with what you said.
What everybody
I never said
you
I never
saying
said
shut
that
the
was
fuck up, nigga.
I didn't see no
Let's-
problem with what you said.
So y'all just said exactly what I said. Y'all agreed to what I said. What did I say wrong? Is it the way I said it?
I mean, maybe it's the
yeah.
method.
Oh, okay. I just want to get some clarification
maybe
so
it
I
was
can
method
be
how
better,
you said
a
it.
better potter.
This nigga.
Because I'm a
Maybe it was,
Scorpio
you
and I'm a
came
lumberjack, so I
about-
jumped to conclusions.
You might be a little brash.
Might be the way you said it.
Probably the way I said it. That's all I want to know. So, what was wrong with that? Nothing. Okay. Anyway,
No,
if
I
you-
was trying to get it out, but
No.
Yeah.
that's okay.
No,
Don't worry about it.
no.
No, it's cool.
I
I'm
think
good.
that's the best place for you to go ahead and speak your mind.
yeah, that's what I want.
No, it's not. All I was saying was that it was just the delivery of it all. Like
Okay.
everything was just coming off
Yeah, it's
from
all
one
good.
side to another. I just wanted to make sure that everything was clear and that we understood what was going on. And half the time you're like, you're here. That's why I was just like,
It's too much, too aggressive.
it was just a lot. That's why I was just trying to
ABM.
get that out. I'm not trying to,
I'm
you know.
ABM.
Nigga, we said that a long time ago.
Yeah, because you could.
That's what that's
It be here. It
like,
should be here.
It'll be right there.
Yeah. Right?
And when it brought up, I didn't mean it in that type of way. I'm just saying it's just a lot of.
I don't mean to be like that.
It's just a lot of aggression on both sides.
Think about yourself.
But look, check it. I don't mean to be like that.
I know you don't.
I don't mean to be like that.
I know you don't. I know
we just came to the same conclusion.
I know you don't, and I know it wasn't intentional.
We gotta have the context of our podcast, nigga.
Okay,
Shit.
I'm gonna shut up.
Storyline or something.
You don't have to do that. Like, don't be over exaggerating like that.
I'm not.
What I'm saying
Nigga,
is that
it's too late.
All it was just I was just trying to
amen.
say that I understood what you were saying, but let me read the question again so that way everybody's on the same accord and we're getting I make sure we're all on the same page about the reason for it.
Right.
The whole point was to try to
jump.
figure out the valid reason why you would be upset about that.
Why you was
And we
doing
were
it?
all on the same page, but then you come over here like fucking Dungeon Dragon. It's okay. We here.
Accept that.
Why you
Bust
keep
the
You know what I'm
rhymes out
saying?
here.
Accept that.
We here to talk. Let's talk.
You're right.
Why you keep doing it?
You guys are right. I accept that.
So that's all I'm saying. It's cool.
Calm down.
You're right.
Bust the rhymes ass.
That's a
But
dumb
look, this is what it's about.
bust a bus over
Yeah, so
here.
we got to
You
get it
feel
from
me?
every aspect.
Yeah, this is what it's about. My man said
Absolutely.
He slumped.
sleep.
early in when we first started, he said this was like a
Therapy session?
therapy session.
Yeah. He said it before.
So I want to get like some critique.
We gotta get everybody's opinion.
okay.
You know what I'm saying on the situation.
If I'm jumping,
I don't ever want anybody's opinion to get
Misconstrued.
my fault.
I even mention the truth.
Exactly.
I don't
That
want
was my
anybody's
whole point.
opinion to get silenced. I want everybody's opinion
That
to
was my
get
whole
heard.
Exactly.
And then let everyone respond to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
I understand.
That was my whole point. I just
bad.
want to make sure everything was clear and we were all on the same page, which we ultimately were.
So basically, Art, shut the fuck up,
We
man.
weren't on the same page,
damn,
but
like,
we was
just-
on the page.
Chill.
See how it goes.
Because
with
we
the-
here, like we got your back.
Yeah, I got you. I got it.
I'm not on.
I
I
got
don't got his back.
it. Even though we all, even you don't got my back, but even though we all came to the
Look, at
same
least he was honest
conclusion.
and up front to tell you how he felt.
Even though we all came to
You know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
conclusion
At
at the
least he
end.
came
That's
to
all
see you
that
up
matters.
front.
Cause he be wilding.
At least he was honest up front.
Hey yo, if you made it this far, I go by the name of Arteria.
Artwork.
Your government's artwork, sorry. At least in my
Hey,
eyes.
tell him your name, please.
My name is Maya.
All right.
This is
raining.
Urban.
It's Maya.
Oh, I'm sorry. You jumped me. Uncle Irby in the building. Saturday.
Just checked out a long
I'm
time ago.
Seabold.
Oh my God.
Hey yo, man, thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, we love you. We appreciate you. If you didn't, we love you too. Check us out next
Yeah.
week, same time, same channel.
Drop
out.
music.